The scheming woman relies on the emperor's favoritism to try and frame me. After drinking a cup of milk, she collapsed to the floor, claiming she was poisoned, trying to use this to ruin me. Little did she know I had already figured out her plot. Deliberately smeared poison on the cup, planning for her to suffer the consequences. When the imperial doctor diagnosed her with poisoning, the scheming woman was shocked, not expecting me to actually poison her. She immediately saw it as an opportunity to take me down, so she pretended to be pitiful, waiting for the antidote to make trouble for me later. But unexpectedly, the doctor brought a bowl of something terribly stinky. I heard that the antidote was actually cow dung. She was instantly displeased. To please the lady, the emperor immediately ordered the doctor to prepare a more refined antidote. After being scolded by the emperor, the doctor proposed another method to detoxify, claiming that using the snow lotus from Mount Tianshan would have the same effect. But since there was only one snow lotus, and it had been given to me earlier, the emperor immediately demanded that I hand it over. To his surprise, I told him that the snow lotus had already been made into soup last month. The doctor then suggested using the heart's blood of someone who had eaten snow lotus within a year, which would also have the same effect. Hearing this, the scheming woman became excited. She thought she could use me as a blood bag and quickly pretended to be pitiful, asking the emperor for help, saying she wanted to grow old with him. The emperor immediately fell for it and without hesitation said he would personally draw my blood. However, I told him that drawing my blood wouldn't help because the snow lotus soup had already been consumed by him, and now only his heart's blood could save the scheming woman. The emperor was stunned. He had always been selfish, so how could he harm his own body for the sake of a concubine? However, the accusations he had just made against me were righteous, so if he refused to draw blood, it would make him look like he lacked the dignity of an emperor. He pretended to grab the knife. Knowing him so well, I immediately stopped him and firmly told him to prioritize his own health. The emperor immediately sighed in relief. The cow dung antidote was brought back again. The scheming woman still naively thought that pretending to be pitiful would make the emperor risk his life for her. But when it came time to vomit blood, the emperor remained unmoved, as if the deep affection he had shown before was just a dream. I watched the emperor coldly. I had already predicted this outcome. To save her life, the scheming woman had no choice but to drink the cow dung. Swallowing her resentment, she planned to make the emperor give her justice, but I remained calm and composed, and my confidence came not only from my intelligence, but also from a secret weapon I had. Not long ago, I had dreamed that I and my children were killed by the scheming woman. I woke up and saw subtitles appear in front of me. I learned that as the Empress, I was merely a supporting character in this world, because I hindered the Emperor's relationship with the scheming woman, and I would be killed by her. When I woke up, the Emperor brought a widow with him. The Emperor claimed that the widow had taken care of him. Before and after her husband's death, he had brought her into the palace. I immediately recognized that the widow was the woman who would eventually kill us. I never accepted fate. I agreed to let the widow stay, but I didn't want her to have an easy time, so I suggested that the Emperor make her a concubine. The scheme